What is happening in YouTube? How y'all doing today? It is Joe, just your average Joe. We are hanging out in the garage, all raw and unedited, as usual. We are back, hopefully back on track. If you have not been with me before, I've been reselling on eBay full time for about 8 years now, give or take. But been buying and selling stuff on eBay since 2000, so a long time. Back when I used to sell my textbooks, my college books back, instead of selling them back to the bookstore. Back then, that's how you did that. You would sell your books when you're done with them at the end of the semester or the end of the year. You'd sell them back at the bookstore. Or I found that I could sell them on eBay and get way more out of them. Anyway, so been around a long time. Appreciate you guys hanging once again. If you haven't been with me before, you know how we do around here. It's all raw and unedited, coming straight at you from the garage. If you're new to this, hopefully you enjoy this. I try to drop some nuggets along the way, but I'm all raw. There's no there's no edits, there's no script, there's no things that I'm going to be covering today specifically. It's just kind of feeding off of your comments and then just kind of showing what's been sold. And then, if something comes up off top of my head, then we kind of tackle it and talk about it and we wrap up for the day. So pretty simple. So let's go ahead and dive in. First thing today is comments. So Mark was the first one to comment through. Welcome back, Mark. Some of the names that are commenting I remember, some I may not. So don't take it personal. I'm sorry. But Mark, welcome back. Mark started off with saying the video was whack, and I was like, why? And he said I was joking. And then he said, too bad for the random cat. The cat, if you don't know, we had a random cat show up about, heck, at this point, almost a year ago, maybe 8-10 months ago. And the cat kind of adopted us, and it's since has had a litter of kittens, and it's an outdoor cat, and it's feral, but it's super friendly, super nice. It doesn't bite, it doesn't scratch. It actually lets you pick it up and mess with it, and it doesn't get aggravated like a lot of cats do. It's actually a really good cat. So we got rid of all the kittens except one, and we decided, obviously, to be responsible pet owner, even though we don't really own her because she's outside, to get her fixed first, and then the kitten is next, and then we may bring her in, but then we got to find the kitten a home because I'm not trying to take in two cats. Anyhow, that's what's happening there. If any of y'all that have been with me in the past remember that I've actually let her hang out in the garage now and stuff whenever she decides to come in here, because she's proven, at least thus far, that she's not going to the bathroom all over my stuff. We've got a little cat litter box in the garage now, and sometimes you get stuck in here, and she actually uses the cat litter, which is great. So anyway, there's that. The next comment up is what's on my shelf. I've had some stupid returns. They are all due to people not looking at pictures and not reading the detailed descriptions. It's like, why do I even try? Exactly. I mean, trust me, I understand that. People, especially when you put read in the description, that's a good tidbit. If you need your customer to read what's in the description, because let's face it, a lot of eBayers, sellers, don't put good descriptions. And I'm not like a crazy, like, there's some that are like way overboard. Like they do a whole paragraph of what's going on, and I don't want to read through all that, right? Just give me the highlights, the meat and potatoes. Some people use the AI generated, which is absolute trash. Some people don't do anything or are just super vague. You got to kind of find that, just be thorough, but be quick. Like, what it is what it is, and whatever issues there are, what those are, and that's it, and keep it moving. Like, you don't have to be crazy. Anyway, so, but you're right. People don't read, but if you put read in the description, it does help. In my experience, it does help a little bit, because it kind of, anybody that's reading the title sees read and bold, and I would imagine it then goes, that's why I started doing it, because I see other people do it. So it's a trigger to get people to read the description, because there is something outlier that you need them to know about, right, before they purchase. So anyway, that's just to the new folks that are watching. If you haven't done that, and there's things that you need to address, like an issue, a defect, a problem, something broken, like, make sure you put read in there. That's always worked for me and works pretty well. But so yeah, so what's on my shelf? Appreciate the Let me thumb up and heart. He also goes on to say the partial refund option for damaged items, for example, is only available when a seller allows returns. The alternative is appealing the case with a police report. eBay tracks returns and can notice strange behavior from buyers and sellers. Most likely, that buyer had a history of defrauding. I always wonder whether the unscrupulous buyer gets penalized and the money taken back from the refund issue upon the receipt and return. Yeah, I don't know. All I know is they didn't make me do a refund. So there's that. So I actually have a buddy of mine that's going through a return right now. It was something brand new, and I've had this issue happen before, but I don't really remember the details of it. But it was a brand new item. The customer opened it and then wanted to return it. He has no returns on. I have returns on all my stuff. So in my case, I did do the return, and then I deducted. I think if you do returns on a new item, you can deduct like a percentage, like a restock fee and a percentage, because now it's not new anymore. And I think that's what I did. And then I did less shipping, return and the original shipping and return shipping, and then like a 20% fee or something. I forget exactly how I did it. He's not accepting the return, so I need to follow up with him and find out what he did or how it's shaken out for him, because he doesn't do returns. But if any of y'all have had that happen, when you got a brand new item, I don't sell a ton of brand new items, so I don't have come across issues like that often. When I do sell a brand new item, I had coincidentally had a customer do it, like I said, the one time. So I don't have a lot of that happening. So my experience there is a little low. But if any of y'all sell brand new items, if you've had customers do returns on a brand new item, how do you handle that? What's your process? What have you encountered? Drop it in the comments. That'd be great. The Dark 25. Welcome back to Dark 25. Dark 25 says, "Welcome back, Joe. Good to see you alive and well." I'm doing okay. I'm alive. I'm doing okay. The weight journey is still a constant life battle for me. I've gained a good amount of weight, unfortunately, back since last year. I've now got some high blood pressure stuff, which is obviously relating to the fact that I've gained a bunch of weight. And then I've got a heel spur popped up on me, like in June. I was playing softball and ended up getting a pain in the back of my heel, and it's never gone, in a big hump. And obviously did some research, and it's a heel spur. I actually went yesterday to the podiatrist, and obviously surgery is an option, because they're not going to it doesn't just go away. There's other things that can mitigate some of the pain, or just help with relief on pain, but ultimately it's not going to go away. So surgery, if it continues, especially my plan is to lose weight again. That's kind of like today's my starting of fasting again and trying to get back on track, because I know I've had my blood pressure's been high, and now with this, my thing is, if I can lose some weight, maybe it'll take it'll take that pressure off. The doctor said yesterday, absolutely, that'll help. So maybe I can avoid getting surgery, and I can, the pain, because the pain level right now, depending how I tweak it, is like a 7. It shoots up and it's painful. It's hard to walk on it. And I've been dealing with it now for a while, 6 months-ish or so. And it's just, it's rough sometimes. And so, the plan is for the next, year. I'm gonna give myself a year again, do the fasting, because it took me about a year to drop about 100 pounds last time I did the fasting, and that's kind of where I'm at now. It's a slow and steady thing, because you still eat what you want to eat. You just eat at certain times of the day, 18 and 6, 18 off, 6 on. During that 6 on, you eat very minimally. So, I didn't do a ton of exercising. It starts in the kitchen. Everything starts in the kitchen, really, if you're trying to lose weight. So, the fasting worked for me well. It was a slow and steady race. When I was feeling good again, then I started doing a little bit of more working out, but I'm just not feeling good at this point. So first thing first, I'm gonna drop some weight, start feeling good again. Hopefully the pain in my heel kind of relieves a bit. I'm not expecting it to go away, but definitely relieves a bit. And then I can kind of start getting back to doing a little bit of just light workout, a little bit of weightlifting kind of stuff with my dumbbells, my kettlebells, just light stuff. I'm not looking to be He-Man or, Mr. Muscle Man or anything like that, but definitely, get myself into better shape for sure from where I'm at now, which will ultimately also help with the blood pressure and so on. It's all kind of comes together. So, but ultimately I am fine. I mean, as fine as fine can be at my current weight and situation, which is nothing crazy. It's nothing that I can't work on and working on yourself. I envy the folks that just have that drive and passion, motivation, that can just do it every day and sculpt their bodies but that's what they focus on. That's their thing. I wish I had that drive. I have that drive in other facets of my life. I have that drive and motivation in other things and areas of my life. But when it comes to my health and my appearance, that's never really been a huge driver for me. People say that like people that are overweight are just lazy. No, it's their drive, their passion, their motivation is in other areas. Yours is that, and that's great. Is every person that looks good and is sculpted great in finances? Has other demons like drinking, or has other, like everybody has a vice, everybody has problems, so, whatever it is. But at the end of the day, I just got to work on me, man. I just got to work on me. I've just kind of let myself go over the past year. But like I said, I'm fine. Things are good. That's another reason, partly probably why I haven't been on here. I've been slacking, not staying consistent with the things that I want to be consistent with, it goes back to drive and motivation and all that kind of stuff. So I got to have more of that for me and my health, because I want to be around, you know what I mean? So, my grandfather is, he's not overweight, but he's 96 years old. He's never lifted a weight in his life. You know what I mean? So, I guess what I'm trying to say is, being super fit doesn't always correlate with living a long life. And so I want to do at least do some things that I can do to help myself live longer, which lose weight, do a little bit of weight training, not to say I'm going to, again, be Mr. Muscle Man, but do a little bit of weight training, get myself in a healthier place, get back to playing softball where I'm not in pain. Cause that was part of the reason I ended up stopped playing, was cause I was in so much pain with my heel. And then obviously I've gained weight, which makes it harder to just play. And so, not playing softball, you get kind of in a funk, you know what I mean? And so, I feel like I'm kind of getting myself back in a better place mentally. Now I've got to kind of work on some of that stuff externally, and, it just helps all the way around. So anyway, enough about me and rambling about me. If you've been with me before, I ramble. If you haven't been with me before, welcome. So, again, it goes back to, this is all raw and unedited real life. You know what I mean? Gen X Flipper. Welcome back, Gen X Flipper. What's up, Joe? Glad you're back. I'm still waiting for us to hook up and swap tails. Absolutely. Glad you're back. My friend, can't wait for more. Oh, man, I appreciate you. Thank you, Gen X Flipper. Hopefully we can make that happen, man, sooner than later. Next one, Tyler. Tyler, don't totally remember Tyler. So forgive me if you have commented before. Welcome back, Joe. Good to see you making content again. Definitely been a while. It has been a while, Tyler. Definitely has been a while. I was looking at my videos. I guess has it been a year? I thought I did a video back in like May, but I don't know. Anyway, I was like, damn, it has been a while. And Chance Dizzled, welcome back. Great stuff, Joe. I've been wondering where you've been. Your videos are inspiring me to list, and I have been sourcing and not listing, and I mean hoarding. I get it, man. I get it. This is the time to do it, though, man. List. I'm telling you, my sales are, you know what I mean? It's fourth quarter. It's expected. You know what I mean? Like, that's another reason why I'm back, because I'm finally doing some good sales, and I've been putting stuff on eBay. I got probably 40 Switch games I'm putting up today. I've put probably another 60 or so plus Switch games up already, over the past few days. I got through all my video game systems. My upstairs is clean. There's nothing up there as far as video games that are just laying around. Like, when I get systems, I'm quick to process them, clean them, test them, bundle them, and then they sit upstairs forever, and then they just accumulate in any open spot that is available on my couch, on my floor, on anything, on my shelves, anything, anywhere that I can just fit a system that's bundled, ready to go. And then I end up having like 30 of them. And then I'm looking around like, I got to get this stuff up on eBay. So I get it, man. I get it. I'm trying to get through my piles of even some of the good stuff. Like upstairs, I've got if you guys know, the Game Boy player for the GameCube has the disc and then the Game Boy player. Well, the disc alone is like $150, give or take. If you bundle it with the thing, it's like $200. All day, man, on eBay, all day. But it's been sitting upstairs for a better part of 6-8 months because it's part of that really good pile of stuff. I've got like 6 3DS XL sitting upstairs, all ready to go, clean, process tested. They've been sitting there since over a year because they're in that pile of I know stuff will sell really well. So I just kind of, I sell through the stuff and I get through the stuff that is whatever, and then I hoard the really good stuff. So I'm trying to get through even my really good stuff to where I only have my cartridge stuff, which is, if you've been with me before, right on the other side of this rack is a table, and on that table is like 3 or 4 boxes full of cartridge games, and it's all the good games because all the bad games get bundled with the Super Nintendo, and N64. So all the games that are like 10, 12 and under all get bundled with the systems, and then I'm left with all the good stuff, the Zeldas, the Marios, the Chrono Triggers, the $20, $30, $100 titles are all sitting over there. The Mega Mans, all that kind of stuff are all sitting over there. So eventually I even want to get through that pile and get all that stuff up and out of here so I've got more room. In fact, I still have 3 of the Lego sets over there. The Batman Batwing Lego set I bought, probably almost a year ago now, brand new in the box. It goes for like, I don't know, $200, $300, $400. Still sitting over there. The Echo One Ghostbusters, the car, still sitting over there. I got a couple Bose speakers sitting over there still that I've yet to get through because I know those are like $300 pops, and they're I don't, I'm not in a rush if I don't need to sell them or have to sell them, but I do have to, to your point, I need to stop hoarding this stuff because it's just, I'd rather have the money in the bank versus the stuff sitting here. So I need to kind of get back into clearing myself all. So where when I get stuff, I can list it all and be back to zero. And then no hoard piles, even if they're great hoard piles with great stuff in it, there's no need to do that. It's just, I don't know what it is. It's just, I'm just weird like that. But looking forward to the next video. Hopefully by then I'm packing some orders. Hopefully, man, orders, dude, get the stuff up. The orders will come. It's fourth quarter, man. All right. So enough on me rambling. I believe that's all the comments. That's all that I see filtered through. So that's all I got there. So orders between yesterday and today. So yesterday we had a good day. It was like $670. We had another really good day. Oh, there's the cat. Had another really good day. Between yesterday and today. Let's go to awaiting shipment. 7 orders for $557.08. So pretty good. Again, pretty good day of sales. Let me pull some orders real quick, and then I don't think I have anything that's in my mind at the moment to kind of go over. So first thing that sold was, where's that PS2 at? I gotta find that PS2. Of course, I'm getting a bunch of Switch games up, just like last year, getting all these Switch games up, and they're selling. Lego Marvel Superhero sold for $13 plus shipping. PS2 bundle with the yellow memory card. PS2 bundle with the yellow memory card. Let's find that. PS2 Slim, to be specific. Pink controller, no. So, I don't know if y'all can hear me very well, but yellow memory card right here. There is a method to my madness when it comes to storing stuff. Like, I don't have anything categorized or cataloged or anything like that. I just know I just kind of know I have things, I guess, categorized. And then all the game systems are pretty much in these white boxes. So there is your, games are falling. It's a bundle, PS2 Slim bundle with a bunch of games. PS2 Slim bundle, cleaned up. It does have an XYAB controller. I buy those off XYAB. Yellow memory card, the whole nine, the whole setup. Everything's clean, sanitized. And then a nice bundle of games. A couple loose games in the box as well. Just all filler games, pretty much. Games that are like less than $10, or don't have manuals. Like Grand Theft Auto San Andreas is 8 up. It doesn't have the manual, and it does have the map, but the map is 8 up on it. So yeah, I could probably get $15 for it if it was complete, but it doesn't have the manual, and the map is 8 up on it. So I just threw it in a bundle. You know what I mean? PSP. So I got almost all my handhelds up. Almost all of my handhelds up. So I've got a whole slew of handhelds that I went through and got them all bagged up and ready to go. So that's the one without games. Yeah. That's the other one that's sold. I believe that's this one. Nope. Here. I do still have like 7 advanced SPs, like 6 3DS XLs, like 4 regular 3DSs, and I think that's about it. Maybe, and like 6 or 7 Switch lights that I got to get up as well. So my plan is to try to get those up here pretty soon too. But anyway, this is a 3DS. A 2D. Man, why am I having a hard time? A DSi. Sorry, a DSi. DSi. So for $76 plus shipping. DSi. And then 3000 is the big one. I believe it's this one. All right, so PSP 3000. And of course, it comes with the charger, tested, cleaned, all that. PSP, the 3001 PSP. With the charger. It does not read games all the time. It's intermittently reading games, and that's in the description with the big read. So for $114 plus shipping. So, even if the disk drives aren't always working on those PSPs and that thing is in mint condition, they still sell because people mod them and just use the memory card. Don't even use the drive. So, I think that's it there. And then that one, Wii Sports sold. Yeah, I also got a, hold on. Wii Sports. I thought it was in this pile. Yep. I forget what I was going to say now. Anyway, Wii Sports sold for $30 plus shipping. 30 plus shipping on that one. Let's see. This DS Lite with a hinge repair. DS Lite, a blue one with the hinge repair. Again, comes with the control or the charger. Fully functional, $76 plus shipping. And then Turok. Where's that at? Oh, right here. Turok bundle for N64 sold, which is it is Turok 2, and what is it? The strategy guide, Turok 2, the manual, and then Turok 2, the game for N64. Sold for $20 plus shipping. I just bundled all that together and $20. So those are the sales. I don't have a whole ton to cover. I think the biggest takeaway is put read in your description today. That's the nugget for the day. But anyway, drop comments if you're new, if you've been around a while. The comments help the algorithm. I enjoy reading the comments and covering those. Obviously, tomorrow, I'm hoping we have a bunch of sales tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow. Actually, yeah, tomorrow's Friday. I am actually going to my wife's sister's 40th birthday is Saturday, so several of us are going down to the beach, Topsail Island, to rented a beach house for 2 nights. We're gonna go celebrate and hang out. So that's the plan. So I never do Saturday, Sunday videos anyway, so it doesn't matter because I don't pack and ship on Saturday and Sunday. But I definitely will be back tomorrow morning, assuming we have sales. So there's that. If not, you'll see me on Monday morning. I'll definitely have sales then. But hopefully we have another good day today, and I'll be back tomorrow. So that's all I got for you guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. Drop those comments. Make sure you subscribe if you enjoyed the video, you liked anything about the video. If you enjoy just hanging out, that's what this is all about. Some videos are more informative than others. And, that's just, hopefully your sales are going well. It is Q4, so get your stuff up. So enjoy the rest of the day, everybody, and we'll see you later.